Hi, today we are going to be making country fried cabbage. Yes, I have 9 ingredients. I'm going to show you one by one. You can make it with me. This is going to be country fried cabbage. Now, the ninth ingredient is going to make the flavor pop. So you're not going to want to miss this. And I'm having a good day today, and we're going to have fun making this meal, even with my non-technology animated vegetables. Okay? Okay, now we are going to start this meal, country fried cabbage. So first we're going to have, and introducing, hey, where'd he go? Introducing star cabbage. Yes, cabbage is the star of this meal, and let's have some fun today. Cabbage is the star of this meal. But cabbage, you're not the first ingredient. So let's just take them out the skillet. Now we have 9 ingredients. 2 are going to be surprise ingredients that's going to make the flavor pop. But the ninth ingredient is my secret ingredient that's going to really make this cabbage, the fried country cabbage, really flavor pop. Wait for it. Now we're going to get back to you, cabbage. Now, the first ingredient is butter. Butter is the first ingredient of the 9 ingredients that I'm going to show you how I make my smothered cabbage, country style. So butter is number 1. I got 8 more ingredients to go. Don't miss the last one, which is the 8th one that's got the flavor that's going to make it pop. Now, ingredients number 2. Onions. Onions is ingredients number 2. I just put the onions into the butter. Now we're going to cook this. We're going to let this saute and simmer. We're going to cook the onions for the flavor. This is one of the flavors to the cabbage. Now we got 7 more ingredients to go. Now the next flavor is, the third ingredient is Polish. Yes, you can't have smothered cabbage without fried Polish. Yes, the third ingredient is Polish. I cut up the Polish. Now it's time to add it to the onion, the sauteed onions, and fried Polish, the third ingredient. Now let's add this to the onion ingredients. Now we are going to fry these Polishes in these onions. It's going to bring out the flavor in the Polish, and the Polish with the fried onions. Cause y'all know how we used to pass by these Polish with the onions when we like out and we just gotta stop by the Polish place. Them onions and them Polishes be smelling good. So we're gonna saute these onions with these Polishes. This is the third ingredient to the country fried cabbage. It's not country fried without the fried Polish. Now, no cabbage, it's not time for you yet. Not yet, cabbage, you're not the 4th ingredient. Now we're going to turn this over. Now we got the first ingredient was butter, the second one is onions, and the third one is Polish, fried Polish. I'm going to flip these over because we're sauteing the onions with the fried Polish. Now you know when we come down like traveling and we smell them onions and Polish cooking, well this smells just as good and it's going to taste just as good too. These are the first 3. Now we still got 9. The last one is going to be my game changer, the kind that really brings out the flavor of this southern fried cabbage. It's going to be good. Okay, this is the fourth. Now we're going to go to the fourth ingredient. Now the fourth ingredient is turkey broth. Now I'm going to skim off the grease off the top. I cooked turkey last night, and now I've got the oil. It got cold. I'm going to skim off the fat off the top. Now I took the fat off the top. Now all you got is broth, flavorful broth to put inside here. Now the fourth one is the broth. Now the broth is going to add the flavor. Some flavor. This is also one of the flavors to the cabbage. Once I cook it, and see how it's melting. The broth is turning back into broth. And this is what I'm going to put the cabbage in. Now you guessed it. This is the fourth one. The turkey broth. For the flavor for the cabbage is going to cook in this. This is one of the flavorful liquids that's going to add flavor to the cabbage. Now for the fifth one, yes, now it's time for cabbage. This is the fifth. The fifth ingredient is cabbage. Yes, now is your time, cabbage. Now we are going to cut this cabbage up so I can add it to the broth. Now that I've cut up the cabbage, this is the fifth ingredient, cabbage. Remember, I have 9, and the last one is going to make the flavor pop in this cabbage. I'm going to rinse this off to make sure there's nothing in between the leaves. So I'm going to rinse this off before I add it to the broth. Okay, it's all washed out, and I took out the extra thick pieces so that it will cook evenly. If they're too thick, the other one will take a longer time, and the other ones would turn into mush. So the real thick pieces I took off. This is the fifth ingredient, is the cabbage. Now we're going to add this to the broth and of the Polish and broth mixture. We're going to add this to the broth. The broth is really good. It's going to really give this cabbage a flavor. This is the fifth ingredient. We still got 4 more. And remember, wait till the last one because it's going to be an ingredient that's going to really add flavor to this. Now that we put in the cabbage in there, yes, cabbage, you're the star now. You are finally made it to your destination. Cabbage. Now I have another ingredient, which is the 6th ingredient. Now the 6th is just a teeny weeny salt, not much because it's salt already in the broth. Just a little salt, not too much. That is the 6th ingredient. Now the 7th ingredient is, yes, pepper, a little pepper to give it a little flavor. A little pepper added to it to add a little extra flavor to it. Not a lot. You're not trying to make it hot. So the 7th ingredient is a little pepper. Now let's go to the 8th ingredient because I'm almost at the 9th. Now for the 8th ingredient, number 8 is a little sugar. This right here is not a lot of sugar. It's not used to make it sweet. It's going to take away a little of that tart, or should I say bitterness, that the cabbage have, and a little of that tart in this thing. It's not a lot to make it taste sweet. It will not taste sweet. You don't have to worry about that. It will not taste sweet. It'll taste that bitterness out of the vegetable, out of the cabbage. This is Southern fried cabbage. You see my Polish right on there. Now it's time for the grand. See how I mixed up in there? The sugar it's not a lot. It's just a little bit used as a seasoning to get a little bit of that like bitterness. It's in the cabbage out. And it's also used as a flavoring. When you just only use a little bit, it's only like maybe a few tablespoons, like 2 tablespoons or something of sugar, and it's not going to be sweet at all. Okay. Now for the last one, see my Polishes. They got the butter, the Polish, the onions, and the fried Polish, and the pepper, and the salt, and the broth. Now for the 9th. This one you've been waiting for. Drum roll. Now my secret ingredient number 9 that's gonna make it pop is, yes, it's bacon. Bacon bits is going to make this pop. This is my secret ingredient, and you will be surprised at how it changes the flavor. Yes, bacon bits. Fully cooked bacon bits. This is the game changer, and it will change the flavor and add more flavor to it. Yes, bacon bits cooked up in with these polishes and all of this turkey broth. Yes, the bacon bits is going to give it an extra pop. It's going to make that flavor. And everybody like bacon. This bacon is going to really change the flavor. You'll see. Just if you cook this, you will see how that bacon is going to change the flavor and add more flavor to it. This is country fried polishes. You see all those polishes and stuff up in there? Give it that. And then this is turkey. I had cooked the whole turkey. And this is the broth. You got your meat flavor. And you got that bacon that's going to give it a pop. Okay, make sure you don't have it up too high. We're going to let this simmer and cook. And you're going to see the flavor. Try this. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Because when you taste this, you're definitely going to like it. Now cook it till it's tender, and you're definitely going to like this because it is so good. Don't forget to like and subscribe because you definitely will like this.